Hey guys, it's Kennedy, it's your girl Kennedy, a whole single. Just stopping in on a Sunday afternoon to send you this quick video. I want to wrap up the weekend with a really nice song. So this is what we did this weekend. We went out. You guys know, for most of us, this is the last weekend before school starts. And teachers, educators, students, and friends, I pray you all have a wonderful and safe this school year this year. But as usual, me being Nana, and my daughter being my daughter, we want to take my granddaughter out for that last weekend of the summer. Something special. As of course, when summer kicks off, I take her to the movies and different things as Nana. But I always get a little content when I go to these places because anywhere I take my child or my grandchild is generally a safe place to take a date. And you see how that goes in anywhere that I would take my child or grandchild is usually a safe place for a date. Um, I'll say unless it's even fun zone. Hey, me and my after dating some time, me and my beloved want to go to fun zone and jump in balls and stuff. Hey, have it. I think that's a great place for established relationship to go to have fun together. But today, let's talk about Dave and Buster's. Yes, I'm gonna give Dave and Buster's a shout out, and I'll give them a 10 out of 10. Cleanliness, everything, bathrooms, really clean, places to go, enough of them, activities. This is what I want to talk about. Dave and Buster's. Great place for a date. The date I would go on to this place, probably date 4 or 5. I wouldn't go on the first or second, maybe even the third or fourth, but maybe 4 or 5. The fourth, once you've gotten into established relationship, know a lot about him. Know if he played sports, know if he didn't play sports, know if he's a little bit competitive, know if he's jealous, know if you got enough information to really take him into a place with a lot of people. And not only that, you can learn a lot of things about a person at a place like Dave and Buster's. First, they do have a restaurant, which you'll see in the video. I got a video and a couple of pictures that I'm going to also put in this video for your perusal. And so, but Dave and Buster's is a great place to date. They have a bar if you drink, or they have food restaurant. They had 2 or 3 sets of seating. So you had seating on one side, looks like that's more for the families with kids that's closer to the games. But then on this other side, away from the games, was another dining area that looks like more for cozy um, get together or more quaint day. So it is somewhere to sit and be in the mix of it all with all the lights and the noise. But on the other side, and this is out there in Hoover at the Galleria, Dave and Buster's, out of Birmingham, Alabama, y'all. But there was another place, another dining area that was more quiet, didn't have the lights, it was away from the machine. That would be a great place for maybe a second or third date if you're still trying to get to know each other, where you can go and have some conversation first and then go, hey, well, let's play a couple of games. In those games, you're going to get to see drive, determination, if that's what you're looking for. You're going to get to see competitiveness. How competitive is he? You'll also get to, like my pastor say, see them in different seasons. See what their season is when they lose. That's a good thing. Losing season is the season that most people show they're really rile. But if they just, hey, that's the way it goes. You see how easy going. You see how where I'm going with that. How many things you can see about a person in a place like David Buster's with those basketball games, those different, shooting games or skiing games. Hey, what if they always targeting the games that you have to get on stuff like the skiing and jump? That means that's an active person. What if about they like the motorcycle, getting on their bikes and riding? What if they like shooting? Those things. That doesn't necessarily mean they're against, they're ready to go shoot people. But if you like, I know a lot of women like to go to the range. So hey, that means hey, he wouldn't be upset if I said, "Can I go to the range with you?" See how that go. So now I'm not gonna talk too long, but I do think Dave and Buster's would be a great place for a date after you've gotten to know each other a little well. Maybe fourth or fifth date. And I bumped into a couple of people. One couple, I didn't remember really get their name, but they had been together dating for a year, and they were in Dave and Buster's, and like we spoke, and they were saying that wouldn't have been somewhere they would have gone on a first date. That now that they're in an established relationship, they like to have times where they're not serious about the what are we doing in 5 years? They just want to have fun. Okay, that's the 1 year, and that'll be the first couple I show you. They were a great couple, really friendly. I love their energy. I'm praying for a lot of success. And the second couple, you'll see a picture. They were together. I was trying to find some people with different stages. These two couples tended to be around the same stage. I'll say 6 months to a year. This couple was at 9 months. This was Anna and Elijah. I can't not forget their name because Elijah is my granddad's name and Anna is in the Bible. So, hey, but either way, they both couples, young couples, beautiful, sweet. I love both of their energy. But like I said, if I look at the time of the point in the relationship, they were both in the relationship, in the courtship for some time, and they were able to enjoy this type of place together. Now, I'm not saying you can't go where you want to go when you want to go, but I'm just saying, I do got a couple of letters behind my name, and one of them got an MS, and it says psychology, and it's about getting people together, how to get people to get along, organizational psychology. And so we also look at how do different people do in different spaces. How do I observe people in these different spaces? What kind of things I will see? So that's just what I'm telling you is that how you may give a kid a game to play just to see, how they react to the same thing. We all just big kids, we God's kids, and we react the same way from a temporal place and from a more deeper place. So you can find out a lot about a significant other, dating, someone you're trying to get to know, or you've gotten to know really, really, to a certain extent. But you want to have some fun and get to see some more information about it. But hey, check out the video, check out the pictures, and if you know Anna or Elijah or the first couple, tell them you saw them on a whole single. Shout out. I love you guys. Keep dating, keep getting out, keep going. Like I said, sometimes you may be going out with a function with family, but observe your surroundings. See if you see other couples there. See if maybe even ask the question, hey, y'all on a date. Which date is this for you all? Get some feedback. See if that's somewhere, if and I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep going to places. Keep asking people, are you on a date? How long have you been in a relationship? And see, just to get some data. Remember, dating data attained through experiences. Just giving you another place where you can go get some experiences and get that data that you need to know if this is a whole single or if this somebody that's fragmented, broken into pieces that you don't really want to attach to or be evenly yoked with. So anyway, this your girl Kennedy, a whole single. Great spaces today, Dave and Buster's. Shout out to all the staff. You were wonderful. I appreciate how you let me just have my way into place. Anyway, I want to just tell y'all guys love, peace, and fish grease. Why fish grease? Because it's hot. That's right. That's right. A great place today at Dave and Buster's. So we're gonna just take a little shot. Or be too conspicuous. Cause it's a great place. See, you got the bar, TV. places to sit, eat, and then there's the game.